Hey everybody, hello. There's a lot of people in. Hello. Hi Nick, hi Lynn, hi Ooze and Green and Mitch and Ozzy. Hello. I even saw Steph in here way early. We have a lot of really early birds on YouTube. Thank you. Hi Ozzy, hello. It's good to see everybody. I am so extremely tired right now. So please be kind. Hello Mitch, hi. Your question did not take, Mitch. Please try questioning? Please try posting it one more time. Hi Sen, welcome in. Bunny heart. Or heart bunny. Doesn't matter. Hello. And I have my new, I need to turn it on. What is this? Is it working? Yeah, we have 3 questions asked. I've changed it. It's no longer questions answered. It is now questions asked. Let folks know about the time zone hiccup. Yes. Finally here after my insomnia hiatus. Good. Hopefully you get to sleep soon. There we go, Mitch. Thank you. So if you're lurking and you have not posted your question yet, please do so. We've already got 4 in line. But yeah, we have our party. Our party is scheduled for Saturday the 4th. And time zones are hard, everybody. Time zones are so incredibly very hard to understand for my poor little cotton brain to understand. And so my first time I post the schedule, I did post them with the wrong times. And I have now updated that. You can see the start time in lots of different places. You can see it if you go to my posts on YouTube and check the latest post, it will have the correct schedule. If you go to my live section on YouTube, you'll see a picture for the party starting, and you can click notify me and get notified when the party starts and see what it is in your local time zone. And you can also check on Twitch, which will have everything set up to your local time zone on Saturday for the party. It also has the whole schedule lifted out. 5 questions already. So before we get storing, wow, it's one of those days, huh? I'm so very tired. Time zones absolutely kicked my butt earlier. Yes, 12 p.m. Eastern. I have also listed that as Pacific and London time on the community post on my YouTube. I will not say any more here other than 12 p.m. Eastern, or I will mess it up, because that's just how my day's been going. So before we get started, it's Monday. It is a Monday, that's for sure. So I just come here just off vibes. You just have like an internal clock that says, ooh, it's bunny time. It's bunny time. I'll ask everybody, there's so many people here, please like the video. It'll help get the news out. It'll help way more than you think it will. Promise. I'm not making you like it for nothing. Please sub if you haven't yet, but I doubt anyone here hasn't subbed yet. And if you can, even $1 is a huge help in my Ko-fi, and you can get a nice super chat, getting a head pat, or unlocking the confetti. Whatever you like, it's in the pinned comment on both YouTube and on Twitch. Even $1 is a huge help. So, okay, are we ready? Are we ready to go yet? Let's go. Let's go gamers. Are we gamers? Serious question. Are we gamers here? I think I talked about it like last tarot section, that like my quote unquote gamer experience is like Spyro the Dragon. I don't think I'm a gamer. I'm not a gamer. I like Slime Rancher too much to be a gamer. Okay, so we have Ragad first. Ragad asked, are these feelings between me and the person I'm thinking of leading us to marriage, or is it just a friendship? Life is the great game. I half expected a most dangerous game quote from Munich. But yes, life is a game. Are the feelings between Ragad and the person they are thinking of leading to marriage, or is it just a friendship? That's too many, my friend. Be a little bit more clear with your answer. Not a gamer, she says, while saying she enjoys games. Even Candy Crush is a game. Yeah, but I feel like I do enjoy games. Like, I'm not gonna tell you I don't enjoy games. The thing is the gamer doesn't mean like person who enjoys games anymore. The English language has grown and evolved. Can you tell me about these feelings? Ooh. Okay. Feelings between Ragad and the person they're thinking of. Can I get one more card to get this whole story? Okay. Knight of Swords, Three of Swords. Two of Wands, Knave of Swords. And I asked my deck, is this for real? Like, is this for real or is this for me? Because I was like, I don't know. I've been doing weird things. This literally, I asked, is this really for Ragad or is this for me? And we got Seven of Swords, which is, I'm just pulling your leg. That's for you. So second time is the charm. What's the question for Ragad? Here we go. Feelings between me. Is this correct? Hermit, Six of Cups. No, this is also not correct. Wow. Sorry guys, I'm all turned around. I've had a day. We gotta kick these cards into gear. Come on. Wake up. Wake up, please. Thank you. Thank you. You're woken up now. Okay. So for Aurelia's third time's a charm is this. Making sure I'm aware for readings. Cute. Wiggle check. Yeah. Okay. They're awake now. And we have Ragad's question. Are the feelings between me and the person I'm thinking of leading us to marriage, or is it just a friendship? Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yes, this is looking like a marriage. At the very least, having King of Pentacles and the Sun here feels right, but it is Five of Pentacles reversed. If it's not marriage, it's a very, very good friendship. Can I get one more to tell me more about this Five of Pentacles reversed? What is it trying to tell me? Oh, okay. On the floor. Justice. Quality. What you give, you receive. Oh, okay. Okay, so Regard, we have some good news for you here. Yes. This can, in fact, lead you to marriage, and that is the key word in your question is lead. It depends on what you put into it. So if you decide that this is the person that you want to marry, and you put in that kind of effort, yes, you will get what you want. If you decide this is a friend, and oh, bring Rebecca music. No. No, we should have background music going. You should be able to hear it. If you put in the effort of a friendship, you will get a friendship in return. It all depends on what you put into this. Okay? If you don't put in enough for being marriage material yourself, then you'll get not that out of it, right? So it all depends on how much you put into this relationship. So if you want marriage, you can absolutely get it. Oh, okay, sorry. I was like, no, I got background music going. So make the relationship what you want it to be, because it depends on what you put into it. The other party is very, very receptive, it looks like. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see who's up next. It's Green. And for Green, since I don't think that they're currently in chat, I'm gonna wave this green little thing right here so they can find it when they're scrolling. And Green asked, what is the energy between me and T? Is this a romance type of question, please? As per last stream, I've been grabbing this situation by the horns. Okay. So we have Six of Cups reversed, Devil reversed. I get distracted a lot. What's the answer in the end? Give me just a second. And can we get the last one for Green, please? Thank you, thank you. Oh, and they're all upside down. So let me explain real quick for Regard. You will get, yes, you get out of the relationship what you put into it. If you want it to be marriage, it can be. If you want it to be friendship, it can be too. It depends on what you put into that relationship. So if you want a marriage, put in the effort for a marriage. The other person is very receptive, and just, you need to, I suppose, put the energy into it. But yes, you can get whatever you want out of that. Depends on what you put in. So, for Green, what is the energy between me and T? Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Hermit. Thinking. Something here is rubbing up against like family trauma. Six of Cups is all about like family life as a child, nostalgia, Like there's a mommy cat and her baby kitty helping out. So a lot of that like childhood memories, childhood trauma is in there. And I feel like whatever this situation is, it's bumping up against someone's trauma. And it's leading to not so great things. Usually I read the Devil as an extremely positive card. I really like this card. However, this time it does feel more like that self-destruction or addiction kind of vibe that a lot of readers go for with the Devil card. And then we have Hermit. You need to look inside of yourself for the answer. So this is not something that the other person can fix. Love does not heal everything, okay? Love does not heal everything. This is something that this person needs to fix for themselves. The energy between you and T. This means nothing as far as like if you're compatible or not, or if you, I don't know, love each other or not, right? This means someone in this relationship is being, for lack of a better word, triggered by the other person's actions, and they need to work on that themselves. This is not a, they need to stop doing this thing. This is a, you might need to go to therapy thing. And again, that means nothing about you not being compatible or not loving each other. It's therapy's for everybody. Let's get one more card. Can I get specifically something about compatibility? And they all came out reversed, so I'm going to reverse this one as well. 9 of Cups. Very good. Very, very good. Again, I think it's what you put into it. What you put into it. So if it, because I have, right after that was Judgment. So I think it's a lot like Ragad's question, where it depends on what is put into it. If this work is done, then it would be a great relationship, right? If this work is not done, already these are big red flags. Red flags don't mean no. They mean this is something that needs worked on. Hermit needs worked on. So that was for green. And when green comes back, we can tell them to look for our nice little smoochy moon. Let's pull up our next question. It's Ooze. Ooze asked, was the person on my mind currently the one that will be my roommate? How would it play out? Is Goo. Is the person on Ooze's mind currently the one that will be their roommate? A lot of swords here, wow. And they're the good ones too. And we have 2 about moving and leaving home. Rest, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have 2 queens. Goo, this is looking great. We have 2 cards that I would say are about moving. This one is generally just physically moving house. This one is usually about either growing up or is about like physically moving out of your parents' house. And we have 2 queens. We have a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords. I would say that is a good time. A good time? A good sign. And 4 of Swords, which is about rest. So it looks like, yes, the two of you would be good roommates. Both of you would get rest from, I'm assuming, both of you moving out of your parents' house or moving out of a bad housing situation. One of you is going to get a little bit more rest than the other. That doesn't mean this is going to be a bad thing. I like that you are both queens. But we have the Queen of Swords, who is patient, maybe not patient. Patient's actually a very, very bad word for that. Meticulous, maybe a little bit hard-lined, has very strict, this is what I want, this is what I need, strict internal rules that often get pushed outward as well. Someone who's very stable on the outside, but maybe not on the inside, very learned. And then we have Queen of Wands, someone who's very passionate and artsy. This is like the professor versus the artist. The professor's going to get a little bit more rest in this situation. Something you wouldn't expect, right? You would think that the artist would be causing havoc and the professor would be screaming internally, right? No. It looks like this is going to be very good for both of you. And rest is involved. Slightly less rest for the artist's soul, but good for both of you. So I'm very, very happy about Ooze. Queens and emperors and stuffed haunted rabbit and clown cat. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. We are both clowns. And then it's Mitch. Mitch asked, what do I need to be aware of about the person on my mind's intentions towards me? Let's see what we got. This is an attack position, so it's going up. Or defense. I don't know. I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to learn, though, at least what that one is, because I say it every single time as a joke. What does Mitch need to be aware of about this person's intentions? Hi, Libby. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, of course. And hi, Stephanie. I think I said hi, but I don't remember. Who's getting a buddy? Yes, very much. So let's go ahead and give Lynn that ticket real quick. Just so I don't forget about it. Updated. There you go. Oh, I can teach you Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if I want to be taught Yu-Gi-Oh! It's way too many, my friend. Is there a way that you want to tell me? No audio yet, Jessica is sleeping. Aww. How's everybody's Monday? We're doing okay. Okay. Where'd you go? I saw you. There you are. It's Miss Google. So Mitch, we have the Lovers, we have 9 of Pentacles reverse, and we have Judgment reverse. Lovers, 9 of Pentacles reversed, Judgment reversed. This feels like they're kind of And I hate to say it like so blatantly, but they're kind of judgy. They're kind of judgy. They're kind of looking down on you. Especially like with the Nine of Pentacles here, it feels like a very well-to-do old money kind of person being like, oh, well, you're not even worth my time, right? It's kind of the vibe. But the Lovers here came out sideways. Does that have anything to say? So Lovers is about a choice. What are they choosing? Are they choosing to be hoity-toity like this? Are they choosing you? Like, what is this choice about? Can you tell me about this choice? Are Mondays my busiest days? No. I feel like, well, Monday's like busiest day for us. Yes. For me personally, yes. But for stream, I'd say it's tied with Friday. 5 of Cups reversed. Oh, okay. So Mitch. This person is jealous of you about something, and they are hiding it by pretending to be better than you. And that's a choice. That's a choice that you can make. That's... This person is no good. They have like no emotional maturity. They have no communication skills. They are jealous of you, and they are taking it out on you by pretending to be better than you. Oh wow, I get. Oh wow. So I'm hoping that that's not like really terrible news that where you weren't hoping for. Hopefully that's actually helpful, and hopefully that resonates. But the vibe that I am getting is that they are jealous, and so that they are pretending that they're not jealous, and they're pretending that they are, in fact, that you should be jealous of them, right? Actually, I'm the one that has everything, right? We don't want that in your life. Yeah, not good vibes at all. No, no, no. So I'm glad that I get to help you out with that one. Usually I don't like slandering people I don't know, complete strangers on the internet, but those vibes were not good. So let's go ahead, and I think that there's one more person in line. Nick. It's Nick's turn. Is this anger mine to bear? Ooh. And if so, I shall remain calm on it. However, some additional tools to not lash out would be grateful. And guidance right now to use it as fuel. Okay. Is this anger Nick's to bear? Hi, Immortal. Welcome in. It's good to see you. strength. Okay. Four of Cups. And one more for Nick, please. That is way more than one. Can we get that condensed down a little bit? Can you give me one more for the end of this story? You're like, no. There are things to say here. Oh my gosh. I can't read that many that fast. Can we get one more? Okay. Sure. Strength, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Knave of Cups. Strength, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Knave of Cups. Is this anger yours to bear? As in, does it come from you? As in, are you the one that needs to deal with it? Hi, Steph. Hello. I saw you were here very, very early today. Thank you. I have a feeling it doesn't matter where this anger came from. But yes, you are the one it's going to have to go through, Nick. Which, in my opinion, isn't fair. But the cards and the spirits seem to think you are the one who can handle it. And you're like, well, I want some help on how to handle it, you know? Second half of your question was, some additional tools to not lash out would be grateful, and guidance on how to use it as fuel. How to not lash out. How to use it for fuel. Knave of Cups, one of my little friends in the deck, I suppose you could say, is here to tell you to talk to it. Talk to the anger. Not necessarily to find out where it came from, but to find out where it needs to go. Oh, did the music stop already? Sure did. Let's go ahead and put that back on. To find out where it needs to go and what you can do with it and where you can take it. As far as reining it in, the cards mostly are telling you not to spend money about this anger. Something about it might make you want to spend money. Don't do that. What you can do is sit and talk with it. What you can do is tell it to stand down, to sit down. It is a lot. It's that anger. There's a lot of anger there. A lot of anger. This one in particular, I'm seeing, like, we have this big huge tree here and you can see these kitties' paws. I don't know if you can see the kitties' paws, but there's these kitty beans. And I'm seeing you, like, going to a tree. And make sure that the tree says this is okay to do, because this might be a mean to a tree that does not want it. But going to a tree and placing your hands on the ground and pushing that energy into the ground, into the tree, and letting the tree take care of this. Letting the tree be angry, because what is an angry tree? Trees don't get angry, so they can take that energy and they can use it for what they need it. Guess I'll also vibe with Athena. She'll know about justice and fairness. That's a very good idea, yeah. Vibe with Athena, vibe with the anger itself. Give it a little form like this fish in this cup and let it talk to you, talk with it. Don't let it talk you into spending money. and consider giving the anger to a tree. But unfortunately, yes, it doesn't really matter where this came from, but it is unfortunately yours to deal with, which, like I said, I myself don't consider fair. Firewood. I suppose so. I suppose you could do it with anything. Make sure it's not a haunted tree. So true. So true. I didn't even think about that. Make sure it's not a haunted tree. We don't want to give it extra fuel. Don't tempt me. Maybe I could convince someone to gamble it all away as a haunted tree. So Libby's question was, how can I help my husband de-stress? 5 of Swords. How can we help Libby's husband de-stress? 3 of Coins. And one more, please. I saw you. Saw you in here. Where are you? 10 of Wands. How can we help Libby's husband de-stress? And we got some pretty clear answers here. Physical distance from the problem. So perhaps a road trip, perhaps a small vacation, a day trip. Physical distance from the problem, as well as mental distance from the problem. No surprises. 3 of Pentacles, no surprises. But I'm also seeing like working together, right? That's what 3 of Pentacles is about. So I could see maybe a escape room, right? Driving, day trip to an escape room. As long as the escape room is not a surprise, make sure you talk out any ideas before you enact them. We don't want to spring anything on your husband. Not with that card there. And then we have 10 of Wands reversed. If there is any kind... So this is like physical distance for a little bit. To me, 10 of Wands reversed would be physical distance for forever. Can we just drop something? Can something just leave? Can we get rid of it if it is causing a problem, right? If the sink is always a problem, can we get rid of the sink? We have a small trip planned already. No, that's not a bad thing. That's a perfect thing. That means you don't have to work so hard. It's already set up to help. Hey, Ladybug Moon. Hello, hello. Thank you for the like. If there's something full of memories that isn't good, can we chuck it in the donation pile? If there's a person that you don't want contacting you, can you block them? Can you delete their phone number? You came in very early. Yes, Green, yes. We did your question. If you scroll through, I have bookended your questions with this little kissy moon. If you scroll back and find the kissy moon, that is your question. So small trip, which means you've already got this figured out. Good job. Don't need to worry about that anymore. No surprises. Talk things through. Kissing the moon, Custer. Actually, just sitting down at the kitchen table and just talking things over should also help a lot. And trying to getting things out of your life. Hey, Afif Day, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Burn the embers of the past. Yeah, there you go. What should I know about the critical topic I have? Ooh. So if you can write out my question is, and then your question, Afifne, the bot will grab you and put you into queue. You're so welcome, Libby. Unable to stay today. That's okay, Bug. That's okay, Bug. I hope it's okay to call you Bug. Hello, hello. Yeah. I'm so happy that we have so many good people. Okay. And then we have Immortal asked, will my ex need my help or support in the future? Good question. That's one I didn't answer. Didn't think about that. It's a good one. Will your ex need your help or support in the future? Everybody calls you Bug Boo. Because I did that one time. Will Immortal's ex need their help or support in the future? Queen of Cups reversed. Four of Swords. Can we get one more to finish this story out? For Immortal? Yeah, it's true. That's true. We did only say goo one time. Four of Cups. Okay. Immortal. This feels clear. This feels like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if they will need your help or support in the future. Right now, you need to be resting. You need to be with yourself. You need to be taking care of yourself. I'm excited, not excited. I'm interested that they're both fours and they both are in like extremely similar positions. I know that that's a common position for a cat to be in, but something about stretching your arms out in front of you and napping. We're working on the present and the future. We're working on the present, which is napping and sleeping and working on making yourself feel better, and the future, reaching out. Not necessarily holding on to anything. I don't know why it doesn't matter keeps coming through that hard. Something about this queen reversed doesn't matter. Scroll the video to where the coaster is, yeah. Why doesn't it matter? Because they will reach out to you regardless? Why doesn't it matter? Why is that the vibe I'm getting? Emperor, 3 of coins. Oh, and another one. 2 of pentacles. Okay. Emperor makes sense since we're prioritizing ourselves here. And then we have 3 of coins, 2 of coins. It doesn't matter because fate will make it work out. Fate will This is very, nature finds a way. This is very Jurassic Park. Nature finds a way. If they need your help, they will find you. This isn't like a, oh, you need to block them, but no, this is just like, don't worry about that. If they need you, they'll find you. And right now they don't. Right now they don't need you because they have not asked. And if they need it, they will ask, and you have to trust that for now, you don't need to care. For now, you don't need to worry. You need to rest. Because later, if they need you, they will find you. That's why I was getting such a it doesn't matter vibe. Okay. Let me make sure this your rabbit's got water. I do, but I would like a straw maybe. Would be helpful. And since the cards are so adamant about like, well, it doesn't matter. Well, that means that it's not no. That means the answer is yes, right? Because if it was no, wouldn't the cards just say no? So the full answer would be a yes, but it's not your place to worry about that right now. You have to trust that they will reach out to you. You have to trust that they will find you, and you don't need to make it your problem to be waiting nervously for them to need help, right? Hi, Steph. Hello. Hi, Monren. Welcome, welcome. Let's pull up our next one, which is it is Steph's turn. Which was meeting E in person went well, however the vibe afterwards has been off. What do I need to know about why that is? Not sure what to think. Okay. And Steph, did you get my emails? I sent you a link to the video that I did for you. Where do I find that? The rules are in the description on YouTube, but too long didn't read. The rules are just be kind and ask a question about yourself. Thank you, thank you. The vibe afterwards has been off. What do I need to know about why that is? Knight of Cups reversed. 3 of Cups. Okay. Queen of Swords. Empress. You replied. Okay, good. I must have missed it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Empress, Knight of Cups reverse. Well, I am getting from this 3 of Cups here that the actual meeting itself did go well. So good job for you on that one. I think you presented yourself very well. If you're worried about first impressions, that's not the problem. Instead, we have Knight of Cups reversed, which would be about emotional hesitancy. There is a holding back of vulnerability. There is a holding back of communication. There's a holding back of emotional connection there. Someone is nervous. Someone is nervous about opening up. The actual meeting, though, good job. It sounds like it went great. 3 of Cups. And then having both the Queen of Swords and the Empress here, I think that your first impression went very well. But there is a emotional hesitancy. That's the best way I could put it. One or both of you is afraid to... You took a huge physical step in meeting, right? In person. But there is still emotional walls in place. Which we don't like, we don't want to see. But they're not impenetrable, right? Do we have maybe another card of advice? Ace of Cups reversed. Give it time. Give it time. Was wondering if that's what it was. Okay, good. Yeah, it's not your first impression. It's not the meeting itself. You did well. Give it time. Try not to, I would say, like, my initial advice as a person was to say, like, oh, like, show E that it's all right to be open by being open with them. And, like, if they feel like you feel safe, then they'll start. Don't push it. Just give it time. Just give it time, and it should be okay. Anytime I meet someone IRL from online, there's always like an awkward ice to break out through, and then once you're through it, it's smooth sailing. That's very much so, yes. Because you're so used to being connected, and then you find this new, different, weird, right? Just give it time and it'll be okay. And now it's Ladybug's turn. Bug Moon. Thank you, yeah. Thank you for putting your question in. Yeah, we've got a big long line today. Ladybug Moon asked, is my workload going to change soon? Such as any new projects that will lead to a promotion in the month of April. Oh, okay. That is way too many, but we have a king and an emperor, and I want to remember that. No, it wasn't you at all, Steph. You're so welcome. Hangman and 7 of coins. Okay, Ladybug Moon, we've got Moon. It's your name. We've got the Moon reversed here. Hanged Man reversed, 7 of coins. So the cards here are saying, I think this is a yes. It will be impossible to tell if this is a yes or no until suddenly you know, right? So the cards are saying yes, but they are giving you a warning that, like, it's all or nothing, and you won't have confirmation until it is time, right? They won't tell you you're getting a promotion until you get a promotion. There's no signaling, there's no light, there's no clarity, there's no rumors. It's just no until it's yes, and that's going to be frustrating. But remember that the card said it will be yes. You will have to do a little bit of trusting. So that fog will clear. You'll get that yes. Things will change a lot. Was your workload going to change? And I think yes, you're going to get more work. This doesn't look like a less work, even a little bit. This is ramp up. We have Hangsman reversed, which is going from no motion into motion. And then Seven of Pentacles, which is tending to your crops. Yes, I think, yes, you will get the promotion. Yes, your workload will change. And I think it will dramatically increase, actually. So fingers crossed that's what you wanted to happen. Because that's a lot to tell somebody, you know? You made me look at the cards. That's not less work at all. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh. Next we got a fifth day. What should I know about the critical situation about two different groups and me? Okay. What do they need to know about this situation? Star. What does a fiefde need to know? Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Wow, okay. Yeah, I would call this a critical situation. No, it's not too bad, but it's definitely something big, friend. So we have Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, both kings reversed. And we have Star reversed. Star reversed is not showing me good things. I would say whatever this situation is, I would not be trusting of these men at all. We have 3 pieces of royalty here. None of them are from the same family. Kings, Pentacles, Swords. And whoever these 2 kings are, I would not trust them. This is someone who is the head of a family or the head of a business, maybe. This is somebody with a lot of money. And then we have someone who is maybe a teacher or an expert in their field, someone who is very educated, someone who knows a lot. These both seem like men are danger. Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I'm getting from them. Instead, we have Queen of Cups here. This is a woman who is also very powerful, but she likes to know people. She likes to make sure people like her. She likes to be friends with everyone, not because she's friendly, but because she wants that kind of social cohesion. She wants to make sure that everyone is getting along, and if she needs them to be under her in order for them to get along, then she will, right? This is a strong mother kind of thing, right? This person, you need to go to them for help. I know he's gonna try and steal my time first to cheat me, trying to earn time. Oof. Yes, there is a very strong woman here that you know. You need to go to her for help. Because this situation, whatever this star reversed two terrible men, this is a sticky, terrible, critical situation that you're in. And you need help. Star reversed. This is not something you want to do alone. You need help with this. You need to go to this strong, powerful woman, probably the head of a household, perhaps higher than that. Someone who is good with people, someone who is good with people power, someone who knows everyone. Big witch, that could be it, yeah. And she can help you through this, because this is no good. I don't like this at all. Thank God I'm in Turkey. Yeah. I want to know more about that. Well, my grandma, yes, this could absolutely be your grandma. And if you want to, I don't think it's a bad idea to do both, right? I don't think it's a bad idea to go both to a witch and to your grandma. But you need to talk to, I would say both, but you need to talk to somebody. Grandmas are usually a fantastic choice, yes. And I don't, do you think I'm in danger? I don't want to say any, like, I don't want to make you, am I in danger? Maybe. These are, okay, these are pieces of cardboard. And I don't want to tell you something that will put you in danger because of pieces of cardboard. But these cards to me say, yes, you have two very powerful men who are not interested in what is good for you at all. This card to me says hopelessness. Almost like they're trying to cut you off from other people. Like they're trying to isolate you. I don't like what these cards have to say. If you feel like you're in danger, then you're in danger. And if the cards agree with you, then that's fine. But I want you to go to someone you trust. I want you to go to your grandma. I want you to go to a witch. And I want you to do what you have to do to feel safe. Okay? Do what you have to do to feel safe. Go to your grandma, please. Please, please, please. Trying to expose and I will do it anyway. Okay. Good. Good. I think grandma and some other really strong, trustworthy women of your choice, which are otherwise, are a very good place to start. I agree with Lynn. I agree with Lynn. I think that those are both very good ideas. Hi, Ice Cube City. Welcome in. How to deal with a narcissist. Oof. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. It could be, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just feels yucky. It feels icky. So please go to your grandma and please let us know how it goes. Pray for me. Oh, of course. Of course we will. If you're comfortable, please come back and let us know how it went, because I want you to be safe and I want to know that you're safe, okay? Yes, please. Thank you, thank you. Light a candle for you. Thank you, Stephanie, for doing that. Yes. You're so, so welcome. I just hope that I was able to help a little bit. Please go talk to your grandma. Okay, I'm gonna check queue. See how many people we've got in there. We have 3 more people in queue. Anybody else has questions, feel free to put them into chat. How is everybody? We're okay. I'm very, very tired, but I'm very happy to be here with everybody. I'm going to pull up our next question, which is Stephanie. Stephanie asked, will the finances stable out after a not so stable month? Ice Cube can keep it cool. Ooh. Love to see it. Will the finances stable out after a not so stable month? Already the answer is yes. But can we get one more question? New Zealand! Ooh. 6 of Swords. Interesting. I'd love to know where everybody is. We had somebody from Turkey earlier, New Zealand, the US. Ooh. Okay, will the finances stable out after a not so stable month? Yes. Yes, they will. We have 2 of coins and then 4 of coins. 4 of coins is literally the card of stability. So yes. Interesting curveball that the deck has given you, Stephanie, which is 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is about literal movement. And I'm wondering what does that mean? Because I can't imagine it's about moving house, right? Okay. And then we have Queen of Swords, which I'm always of the opinion that that is your mother. So what is she telling you about 6 of Swords? Can you tell me more about 6 of Swords? I can't imagine you finding a place that's like cheaper or something. But maybe that's it? That's too much, my friend. I'm on Gaia. Has the the inflation slowed down on Gaia? Tower, 8 of Wands. Hello? What the heck are you talking about with? Yes, after a not so stable month, it's going to get stable. By the way, here's your mom. The tower's coming soon. Move about it. Can we please get some more context for this? For Stephanie? What is this? I asked if the inflation, the horrible inflation on Gaia Online has slowed down. The horrible inflation from like 15 years ago. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke, but I don't think it was very funny. Can you tell me please what this is about? No? Okay. This could very well be, I really don't believe that this is about like a moving house. I know I always say that Six of Swords is about moving house, but first of all, I don't think you're going to find anything cheaper than what you already have, since I know you personally. And we already see 4 of coins here, your original question. It's going to be stable, okay? So this could very well be your mom telling you you need to move your body more. Otherwise, the tower will come quickly. You need to learn how to move your body more or the tower will come quickly, which, like, mood. So do I. Right? So do I. Oof. Thank you, Marin. Thank you, thank you. That's a big compliment. So if you can, pull up something like bed yoga, pull up something like chair yoga. Teeny tiny little things add up. But apparently your mother needed to come into the chat and hijack your question and let you know to move more. No, that's not what your mom said. That's not even close to what your mom said. Your mom said move more, or else your kid isn't getting anything except a big, huge bill. And that's not even what she said. She didn't say that either. That was more me. She just said to move more or else it'll hurt. It'll be pain. Which, like, the universe has been telling me that lately too, which is kind of why I'm like, ugh. Grandma, no. No. Yeah, none of y'all listening to me. Grandma did not say that you'd be getting the house. Grandma did not say that you'd be getting a bill. Grandma just only said, please move more or else it will be hurty. Hurty more. Buddy and Kitty are chill. Thank you. Oh. So. On the journey to develop your gift further. I really, really want to hear more about that. I know. I needed... Let's take a break. Let's take a quick... Good day, Pesto! Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna take a big stretch. Ooh, big stretch. Ooh. Ooh, big stretch. Everybody else, big stretch. Everybody shrimp check. Everybody take a drink of water. Everybody roll your shoulders. And I really want to know more about Marin's journey. I have learned, especially with this channel, that a lot of My journey for developing my gift is just practice. I thought, like, oh, I've been doing tarot for a long time. I should open it up to other people. I'm good enough for other people, right? And then I started, and then, like, all of a sudden, my power went, like, right? Way up. Just because I was doing it so much. Practice, 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 you know? So I really recommend doing that. I'm sure same thing would have happened if I practiced like candle magic or sigil magic, right? Started some bed yoga. Good! I need to do that too. I need to do a lot of things. I'm gonna pull up our next question, and it's Marin's turn. Marin asked, will my family and I get a house built this year? Been 4 long years without a house. Knight of Swords. True master never stops learning. Yes. What happened when it's meant to? Yeah, if you're talking about like mediumship, yeah, I guess practicing that is pretty hard. Or like dream stuff. Although I think if it's dream stuff, Nick would be pretty good to talk to. But if it's anything you can practice on, I'd say practice. Okay. So they're all upside down, which means we're going to flip them upright. So will Marin's family get a house built this year? Been 4 long years without a house. We have Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 2 of Swords. Knight of Swords is about swiftness. It's about fast, right? So, and then immediately afterwards we have a cat with this big bundle of sticks headed to this big old house in the distance. So usually I would say, oh, 10 of Wands, it's about needing to let things go. It's about having too much. But to me, this cat is literally on the road to having a house. Okay? I don't think there's a lot of houses in this deck. This to me feels like a yes. You have what you need to get that house. You're bringing construction materials to the house. Okay? However, at the end here, we have the 2 of Swords. So you're quickly headed to a house that you're ready to build. Very good news. It is coming. 2 of Swords. To me, I'm going to get one more card to kind of expound upon this. But this to me says that there's something that could go wrong, but it's more like a single thing that could go wrong. Like if you hire the wrong people to do the roof, you know, and this is not like, this is me thinking of physically building a house. That doesn't have to be how it goes. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I think yes, you absolutely will get a house this year, Marin. Yes, you will get a house this year. 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Be careful who you trust with help with this. Be that like, I don't know, people helping you build, people helping you buy, people helping you pick, whatever it is, that you need help getting to this goal of a house. Be careful about the people that you pick. Research the people that you pick. Vouch the people that you pick. Make sure everyone trusts them. I don't want you to end up with some kind of mistake because of someone else. I don't want you in any kind of bad situation. I don't think that this is like what is that called? Like being stolen from? I don't think that that's it. I think it's more like paying too much for something, or like someone taking too long, someone who's not reputable, someone who's not trustworthy. They're not going to steal anything from you except like time or making you pay too much. It's not like actual theft, you know? But be wary of people who say they want to help. Make sure you trust them. But the big news is that it is a big, huge yes. Yes, you will get a house. Hi, Pink. Welcome in. Hello. It's good to have you. So I think now is a good time. We have still 3 more people in line, which sorry about that. But I'm going to take a real quick water break and I'll be right back. It's only gonna be a few minutes. And then we have, I think, let me check real quick. Pull it up here. Here we go. And then we have Ice Cube, Lynn, and Pesto, and Pink. So I'll take just a few minutes for water break and I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, being an empath is hard, Marin. Hello, I'm back again. Yeah, I feel like I'm an empath. It took me a long time to figure out how to even try to keep it in check, right? I feel like now I still struggle with it all the time, but learning how to put my magic somewhere else, I think, helped a lot. Learning how to take care of myself physically helped a lot. How to take care of myself emotionally. Always hurt people. Ooh. A clairvoyant. I think. Clairvoyant when you can hear people? I'd have to look it up now. I don't know what the different words are. Okay, back. Yeah, things are wonderfully weird, aren't they, Nick? I like that you're our wonderfully weird little guy. So, next up is Ice Cube City, where we got... Well, Cass and me live together. My friend done a reading for me recently about a roommate that I'll find at work. And it points to her, but her situation is much different than mine. And I think you said that she's already living with her boyfriend. So yeah, that does seem like a strange roommate situation. Why would she move out from her boyfriends to live with you? Empaths struggle with boundaries and getting supported. People rarely care about the mirror's feelings. Boundaries for sure for me. Really struggle with the boundaries. Okay, will Cass and Ice Cube live together? Or is it maybe somebody else? Two dreams that were messages. Years later, I figured it out. Ooh. One experience took over my body. The social strength. That, yes. Yes, I had an experience like that too, Marin. It wasn't at a social setting, which thank goodness. It was while I was on the bus. That sounds so scary. Ice Cube and Cass live together. Why do you want to talk so bad? You want to talk so badly. What's going on? How can I put my energy? Where do I know where to start or what to look out for? It's hard. If you want, we have a Discord. You can join it. It's in the pinned comment on YouTube. And I know that there are definitely things that me or Nick or anybody would love to help you out with. It's a lot of boundary work, like boundaries with other people, boundaries with yourself, boundaries with your time and your energy, how to put your energy and your magic into something else. At least for me, helped a whole bunch. Maybe we'll have to have like a whole talk, like a whole video or live about being an empath, or how to use your magic, how to practice magic. Now, is that for Ice Cube City, or is that just good plan for me? I think that was just telling me good plan. Do not preach upon deaf ears. No, that's fair, but also, like, if they want it, then they will show up to my live stream. Right? And if they don't want it, they won't show up to my live stream. Hi Jenna, welcome. It's good to see you. Okay. Can I learn about Ice Cube's? Can I learn about Ice Cube's roommate, please? Okay. Hierophant. Of course, Marin, it's great to have you. Okay. For Ice Cube City, tell me about this roommate. We have Hierophant reversed, Knave of Pentacles reversed, Knave of Cups reversed, 8 of Coins. Okay, to me, very quick, Ice Cube, this is someone from your work, from your job. It's not the person that your friend read about, or it's not the person that you think it is. Okay, it is someone from work, but it's not the person that you think it is. Bye, Marin. Thank you for being here. We have Knave of Pentacles and Knave of Swords. I'm interested why they're both reversed. Tell me about that. These are two people that you're not. Don't. If you think someone is perhaps like childish, immature in any kind of way, do not become roommates with them. Like, do not. We already have two souls here, two people. The cards are telling you do not be roommates with them. It's not the person that you thought it was, and it also cannot be one of these two people, but it is someone from work. So this is somebody who is ignorant about money, doesn't know how to spend it, doesn't know how to use it. Perhaps this is somebody who either grew up like kind of well off and rich and just doesn't understand how budgeting works, how having a job works. Or it could be the other way around, that they just don't have any training about money because their family never had money, and so they don't know how to use it now that they have it. Either way, if you think someone is immature or childish about their money at work, this is not the person that you should have as a roommate. Other way around, this is somebody who cries a lot. This is somebody with big emotions and doesn't know what to do with them, okay? This is me. Or at least me, you know, when I was figuring out being an empath, you know? These people, you might be really good friends with them. But if you're like, oh man, they just don't understand how to use money, and like, oh man, they just cry so much, right? You don't want either of them. And also, not the person that your friend pointed out, but your future roommate. It is in fact someone from work. Hi, hello, Healing Wave. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome in. Nice to meet you. We do free tarot here. If you would like a question, feel free to put one in. The bot will grab you and put you in line if you write "my question is" and then your question. Otherwise, I'm streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you hear me talking to ghosts, that's who I'm talking to. So that was Ice Cube, and now we're gonna pull up our next, which is Lynn's. Lynn asked, if Grandma's in chat, has she got anything for me? Grandma was in chat. Okay, Grandma. Can we be a little bit more concise? Six of Pentacles. Emperor. And one more from Grandma for Lynn, please. So many. What do we got going on here? Oh, that's not right. Ooh, I love that question, Healing Wave. Oh. The wheel. All right, Lynn. Nothing you don't already know, but that makes sense, right? Proud of us, proud of you for your... It's just like, I don't know who's a crybaby about their money. No, I think it's two different people, right? I think it's two different people at work. They're proud of the community that you have, Lynn. Proud of where you are, who you are, and excited about your next stage. Mason Enigma? Hey. So not necessarily Ice Cube, a crybaby about their money, but like one person who's just like bad at money and a different person who's a crybaby, okay? Those are two people that we don't want you rooming with. Oh man, moving sucks. Rent sucks. Being stuck with the whole thing sucks. I'm sorry, Jenna, that's so much. Ooh, I think it's gonna be okay. But we'll see with your question for sure. Right now we have Pesto. Pesto asked, do I need to learn or study more, or do I test the waters now? Interesting. Okay. Moon. Seven of Swords. Do we need to learn or study more, or do we test the waters now? King of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, Pesto. These two came out and I very clearly heard you will never know when you're ready. You will never feel ready. You will never feel like you know enough. And other people might take advantage of that, but really Seven of Swords here to me feels more like not being able to trust. You can't trust yourself to know that you're ready. That's okay. That's a very human experience, Pesto. However, it does mean now, yes, is the time to test the waters. We have King of Cups. Look where he is sitting. On the waters. Okay, it's time. It's time to rule those waters. It's time to make that choice, to step forward. It is time to move, time to take action, time to be in control. You will never feel ready. You will never know when you're ready. Test now. Big, clear answer for Pesto. Hi, Malvi. Hello. What is up? We're doing okay. How are you doing? Okay, and it's Pink's turn. What do I need to know about the situation between me and this person? Oh, quick, fast. Got Justice. Not too bad. Good. What does Pink need to know about the situation between them and this person? Justice reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Six of Cups. You're so welcome, Pesto. I'm glad you got such a clear and quick answer. They were very strong about that one. Whoever wanted you to hear it very, very badly. As far as Pink goes, there's something here about like different stages of life, different upbringings. I need to know about the situation between me and this person. It feels like they're trying to trap you, or like get you to trap yourself. There's some kind of like, not chess, they're not like some mastermind about this, but there is something that they have in their toolkit that you don't, and I think it's something that they got like trained in childhood or like experienced. Maybe they're, I don't know what that is. Like maybe they have connections. Maybe they're from like a big family. Maybe they had like a manipulative parent growing up, so they know how to manipulate people. It's a very strange feeling here. But it's like they're trying to get you to trap yourself. So I suppose that could be where like the chest's coming in, but again, it's not that intelligent. It's just a person. It's not some mastermind. You could figure this out. You are not in over your head. There's just some kind of engineering here that this person is trying to do to you. Hello, Aziza. Hello, hello. And it's interesting, it's not the 7 of Swords, it's the 8 of Swords. They're not trying to trick you, they're trying to trap you. Like they don't want you to get the promotion, they want them, so they're trying to trap you into a different role. That's the kind of vibe here. So pink, hopefully that is helpful. It was a strange feeling, a specific one, but a strange one. I feel like that's not something people, or at least the cards, bring up about people very often. Most common trap is fear. True. Intimidation? I didn't get any intimidation though. I don't know. Does tarot predict the future? Nah, that's a really, really good question. I say yes, tarot can predict the future, but it predicts the future that you are currently on. So if you get a warning from the cards, you can choose to take actions that you might not have normally taken, and that will put you on a new timeline, I guess would be the best way to put it. A new path. So time is not written in stone, so it can tell the future, but the future is always changing. Does that make sense? Absolutely does not mean that you are stuck doing anything that you don't want to do, or that your fate is sealed, right? You can always, always, always change the future. Very, very good question. So I'm going to pull up our next person in line. And that is Jenna. Finally. Jenna asked, what will happen tomorrow at my divorce mediation with my soon-to-be ex-husband? Will we be able to finalize the divorce, and will I get that financial compensation? Yes, I absolutely can do a reading for you. Everybody gets one free reading per stream. We do this on Mondays and Fridays. So if you write out "my question is" and then your question, the bot will grab you and put you into queue. Right now I think there's 4 more people in queue, 3 or 4 maybe. So we'd be able to get to you fairly quickly. Almost any question. The only 2 rules I have are be kind, and you need to have a question that's about you. Otherwise, yeah. I'm walking Kong. I'm trying to write out a script. Oof. Those are two very different emotions, Jenna. Being calm and writing out a script. You're so welcome, Pink. I'm glad I got to tell you something. Did you say thank you? Of course, Nick. You're so welcome too. Okay, what's gonna happen tomorrow for Jenna? Will we be able to finalize the divorce? Will I get financial compensation? Virgo, writing out scripts calms me. Okay, then you've got this. Then you've got this. Okay. 5 of Wands reversed, 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Magician. Okay, Jenna, so first and foremost, I want you to be focused on this Magician card. You're ready for this. Okay, you're not missing anything. You have what you need for this, okay? I do worry that tomorrow you might be disappointed about how it goes. I have a feeling perhaps it won't finish tomorrow. That doesn't mean it won't go anywhere. I feel like you're going to get a lot of stuff done. 5 of Wands in particular, especially upright, but we do have it reversed here and I'll go into that in a second, is about like constructive fighting. It's about like bickering in the workplace, getting you somewhere. And then all of the people involved aren't mad at each other. It's like building IKEA furniture. That's a good way to put it. It's like building IKEA furniture. You all get mad at each other, but in the end you have a table and in the end everyone's okay. You just get really mad in the moment, right? So having it reversed means there might be a few scuffed feelings, but there will be constructive work happening tomorrow. There might be constructive arguments happening tomorrow. X is a Taurus, lots of stubborn energy. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Haven't spoken to them since November. Ooh, that sucks. So I think that there's going to be some hair raising, perhaps even a spit or two, but it will be constructive. You're still going to feel like, I just wanted it to be over, right? I just wanted it to be over right now, which, like, mood, huge mood. Of course, that's what you want. But I want you to walk out of this meeting, even if it's not finished, knowing, okay, that this wasn't because you weren't ready. This wasn't because you didn't prepare enough. This wasn't because you did something wrong. This is just something that's going to take more time. Unfortunately, that's not what I want to tell you. That's not what you want to hear. I don't think it will be finished tomorrow, but you will get somewhere. It's not just wasted time tomorrow. You will get somewhere. I just think you'll need another appointment. And it's okay to also just leave and be a little sad. Like, let yourself be sad. It's not a failure to be sad, okay? Get yourself a little treat. Maybe this is an appointment like in the city, maybe you can stop at some fancy cafe and get yourself a really, really nice drink. A nice chocolatey drink. And just let yourself be sad for a minute, okay? This is not because you didn't do something. This isn't because you didn't prepare. You've done what you need to do. You've done great. I just think it's going to take a little more time than tomorrow, and that's not what I wanted to tell you. You're welcome, Jenna. Yes, keep us posted. We will very much be thinking of you. Appreciate it. Aww. Let yourself be a little angry. Yes, you are allowed to be a little angry as well as a treat. Anger is not like a morally bad thing to be. If you hit somebody, if you're cruel to somebody, that's morally bad, but just being angry is fine. And something that you should not push down, okay? I wasn't sure if I should have just let it go to court, but he wanted mediation. Well, I will tell all that just by looking at the cards. It took a lot of practice. I like to think of it as like Rorschach test, you know, those ink blot tests where they're like, what do you see? And you're like, I don't know, a turtle on a cloud, right? It's kind of like that. I think he wants me to settle and not ask for money, but that's not okay with me considering he stuck me with the full rent of our apartment and left it in the condition he did. Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to ask her that, and you're gonna have to defend yourself, and I know that you already have that all planned out and you already know what you want to say, and it's already what you should be saying, okay? You're ready for this. It'll be hard. It's important that you're fighting for yourself. Yes, very much so. Oh, yeah, that's no good. No good, not what we're looking for. And it sounds like the people who are doing this mediation meeting will understand that as well. Parents want me to drop it. I get that. I get that it's a lot of work to defend yourself, but I think you need to be doing it. I think you could get violent. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. No, I think that you're doing just fine. The fact that you're going after what you want is what is important. If you wanted this to just be over with, then that would be fine. If you want there to be this justice, then that's fine, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull up our next person in line, and it's Healing Wave's turn. What abilities do I have that I can help? Oh, sorry, what abilities do I have that I can use to help others? Apparently a lot of them, but let's see what we can get a little bit more clear, please. What abilities do Healing Wave have? You're so welcome, Jenna. Thank you for being so vulnerable here, and thank you for letting me know that you'll update us. My friend, you are being so talkative tonight, and I need you to be a little bit more concise, please. What abilities do Healing Wave have? Oh, big ones apparently. So Healing Wave, I want to focus in on this real quick. High Priestess. This is basically the card about spirituality, the card about magic. So you have something big in you to have that fall out. Ah, your headache's gone. Yay! I'm so glad. Ah, that makes me feel so good. Okay. But what is it? This Four of Cups. He's reaching for that last cup that's in the water. This is usually about like a longing or a regret. But to me, this feels like reaching out to something just out of reach, which feels like talking to the other side. And then we have Three of Cups reversed. Tell me more about that. Because that, to me, would be like quietness, stillness. Three of Cups is a party card. Three of Cups is a very good friend party, a very good celebration. So perhaps this is like a somber celebration where everyone comes together in sadness instead of in joy. So perhaps maybe grief, perhaps funerals, burials. I guess maybe that is all you need. So Healing Wave, I think that you can talk to the other side. I think you can talk to dead people. And I think it's a strong power. It might be something that you don't know about yet. It might be something that needs practice, and practicing something like that sounds difficult, to say the least. Like, how would you even go about practicing that, right? Okay, I guess just like that's not... You can't just even like sit in a graveyard or anything. Graveyards are usually very empty. Graveyards are not where spirits stay, in my opinion. I have never been in a very spirit-filled graveyard. They're very empty, they're very peaceful. There's not many people there, spirit or alive. So if you need to practice speaking with the other side, that's not easy, because how do you find a ghost? You also want to make sure that if you've never done this before, you put up protections. I don't want you talking to just any old stranger, right? It's kind of like old internet safety. If you just like post on the internet and want someone to talk to you, you're probably going to get a creep or someone who means you harm. And if you just spam a message out into the spirit world, hey, I want to talk to somebody, you're probably going to get a creep or someone who doesn't have good intentions. maybe find haunted spots near you. If you are into like adventure and fun and maybe a little bit of danger, I don't know, like physical, I feel like an abandoned house is not a safe place to be at night for your physical safety. I would trip, I would fall on a nail. That's just me. Adventure, yeah. Bye, Jenna. It's good to have you here. Have a good dinner. Then yeah, you could go find some haunted spots near you. Otherwise, what would we say for advice on how to practice that, guys? Maybe Nick has some advice on like dream work, because maybe you could put up some kind of protection and then say like, hey, like a firewall, you know? I don't know if we're having the internet kind of analogy. Put up a firewall, say creeps aren't allowed, but I want to talk to somebody, I want to practice. I see things when I close my eyes, but only things for me. Ooh, okay. You could practice by calling out to your ancestors. Ancestors are usually very safe to talk to. So if you know someone who has passed away, you could ask to talk to them specifically. That could be very good practice. I am also interested in this Three of Cups reversed specifically falling out. So your powers might be strongest like when they are recently deceased, which again, kind of sucks to practice with. Try connecting with your past loved ones. Definitely. Your aura protects you. Be aware of it. Use it as a tool. This is what Nick says. Oh, okay. Oh, don't worry, Stephanie. I'll figure that out. Whatever this is, I think working with ancestors, working with your past loved ones, that's a really, really good place to start with this. Big answer, Healing Wave. Extremely fun question. Thank you for asking it. I had a fantastic time answering. If you want to join the Discord, the link is in the pinned comment, and I'm sure lots of people would have a lot of advice on how you would go about practicing, how you would go about protecting yourself, and how we can help each other with this, right? That's a big thing. And also, thank you for being here. Yeah, no worries, Stephanie. Thank you for having another question ready. That means a lot to me. Okay, I'm gonna pull up our next question. You're so welcome, Healing Wave. You're so welcome. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Okay, now it's Aziza's turn. Ooh, and immediately, I didn't even read the question in the cards. It's like this one. What should I focus on? Okay. Three of Wands. Okay. What does Aziza need to focus on? What should they focus on? Star. Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, Aziza, you need to focus on the long term. What do you actually want out of life, I guess. It's a huge, big question, right? But what would make you feel happy in the long term? Where do you want to be in 50 years? In 40 years? Where do you want to be? What do you want to have done? Who do you want to have helped? What do you want to have? For things way off in the distance, what are your big goals? What is your guiding light? Right? What is your main drive and power? What is your North Star? There we go, your North Star. And then I want you to plan how to get there, okay? And it doesn't have to be like, I want to be a bazillionaire, I want to live in Dubai, and I want to have 14 grandkids. Like, it doesn't have to be like specific stuff. It can be like, I want to have felt like I helped people, right? I want to have made very good friends. I want to have made a difference in a kid's life. I don't know. Some kind of light that you want to go towards. Good night, Nick. Sweet dreams. Sleep well and sleep. And path away to that. Make little steps every day towards that North Star. It's a big question for now. I'm trying to focus on my stability and personal growth. Yeah, right? Because you can't get an answer to that big, huge question until you're stable, right? I mean, you can, but it feels like a fantasy. It feels like why would I even bother, right? But the cards are letting you know that they want you to at least know what this North Star is for you, right? Is it helping people? Is it helping your family? Is it, somebody, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. I love it. Help this channel. Thank you, Pesto. Yes, don't forget to like. It's huge. It really, really helps. The cards want you to know what this guiding light is. You don't need to know now. But make sure it's in the back of your mind that you need something to hold on to. Even day to day, little tiny steps towards something. And this doesn't have to be a goal. This can also be like, what is it called when you have you ever had a dream what's it called when you have like a mission statement, but it's for your life? What's a mission statement in not corporate speak, guys? I don't want to be corporate pilled. What is that called? A life goal? Sure. Yeah, but like a passion? No, like a way you do things. Like a A life goal or a passion feels like the destination. I'm talking about like the way you drive. A mission? No. Invocation? Oh no. No, modus operandi. Sure, yeah. A modus operandi, I guess. A path? Not the path. Like the way you drive. Like my blank is safety, or my blank is radicalism, or my blank is family, right? Your way you do life. Calling, maybe? The filter that you filter your life through, the way you see things, your... What color are your glasses? Have you picked what color your glasses are? And not like emotionally, but like, do you see things through the lens of family? Do you see things through the lens of money? Do you see things through the lens of business or personal growth or like friendship, right? A vague concept that guides you because you see your life through that lens. I guess it would be a lens. I feel like there's a word for that, but it is gone. Anyway, huge question that the cards are asking you. And I know that you're like, I just want to be stable, which is totally valid, right? Unique flavor. Yeah, let's call it ice cream flavor. I like that. What's your ice cream flavor? What makes how you do things, how you do them? How do you see everything? Do you know? Think about finding out. You don't have to know right now. Blue raspberry. I am as far away from blue raspberry. I'm like, no hate to blue raspberry. I like blue raspberry, but you said that and I was like, I do not want blue raspberry right now. That's not what I want for you, Stephanie. I want you to live through yourself. So, I'm going to pull up our next one. But what lens do you see life through? Okay. So now we got Malvi. Will I ever get married? Will Malvi ever get married? Queen of Wands? You're so welcome, Aziza. Queen of Wands. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. No, that's an echo. Ooh, peach Japanese it's different. I suppose it does, huh? Six of Wands. Hermit reversed. Ooh, big yes. Big yes for Mulvey here. We got Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Hermit reversed. Okay. Queen of Wands. We're going to talk about her in a second. First of all, we have Hermit reversed. Not being alone. Not being alone. Okay. Six of Wands. Victory. Seizing victory for yourself and not caring what other people think of you. Okay. So obviously you're going to care what your spouse thinks. but perhaps you're going to be picking someone or finding someone who other people, your family, your friends, I don't know, society at large doesn't approve of, okay? You're gonna win. This cat has the mouse. They've won. That's what they wanted. They don't care what these other cats back there think. 9 of Pentacles. This is about getting what you have planted. It's about luxury, but also about like a harvest. So if you have put out joy and work into your relationships, you're going to get that back. And you're going to get a lot of it back, right? If you put work into seeds, you're going to get a lot of fruit. So if you put work into your relationships, you'll get a lot of them back. And then Queen of Wands. So this feels like, to me, this is your spouse. This is who you will find. This is someone who is very good at loving, but like in like a very round kind of way. So they're very, very good at loving their friends, their family, their significant other. Obviously, they're very good at loving their hobbies, maybe even their work. They're very good at loving, like they just ooze love. They're just a very happy, well-rounded person. Someone that doesn't, who's very optimistic, okay? Very optimistic and very happy. They always see the good things in people and things. They always see the bright side. They see all these flowers, these sunflowers. They always see the bright, sunny side of things. They're also... What? Sorry, I've missed some of chat, but apparently British kittens don't smile. That's wild. So this is a very sweet person, and I'm very excited to see how you find them. But if you put love and work into your relationships, they will come back to you. A very clear yes. Absolutely. A very, very clear yes. Cute little chibi. I'm very happy to be able to tell you that. And I'm excited to know when you meet them. Okay, we're rounding down on the last half hour of stream. And I know I still have lots of people to get through. So our next person is Stephanie. 3. Question. This is not their question though. Stephanie posted a different one. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Okay, what's coming next for me in love? Perfect. What is coming next? For Stephanie in love. Okay. We have 7 of Cups reversed, 2 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Swords and then 10 of Cups. So I'm going to say some not so happy things about these first 3 cards. But Stephanie, the cards very much want you to understand and know that there is a person out there for you, and you will find them, and you will have a happily ever after, okay? Apparently that's not happening right now. That will happen later. But you have promised from the cards. There is somebody out there and you will find them, okay? Right now, what is... You ready to hear the truth? The cards are saying that you're going to be feeling, or you are already feeling, like you don't have options. Okay? You feel like there's nobody out there and you have to take whoever comes by, whoever seems interested in you. You don't have to do that. In fact, you probably shouldn't. Because if you're desperate like this, someone with not good intentions is going to come through. Someone who is tricking you. Someone who is taking advantage of you. So if you are currently feeling desperate and someone comes by and their vibes are like off at all, please don't get with them, okay? Please don't, because they are trying to trick you, they are trying to deceive you, they are trying to use you, okay? And I don't want that for you, okay? Reminder, there is someone perfect out there for you. You will find them. But stay careful, yes. Thank you very much for heeding the warning. But whoever comes up next, do a real good vibe check on them first. Hi, Giffy. Hello. Yeah, we can figure something out. So let's see. Let me pull up our next one while I think over how we can work on that. So my one rule is that I have to answer questions that are about you. So Giffy, I'm thinking we could ask something like, what is coming for me in love? Is Jonathan the right person for me? Should I put energy into Jonathan? Is Jonathan a safe path for me to go down? Questions like that. And if you pick one of those, you could just write out my question is, and then your question, and that will get you put into queue. You're so welcome, Stephanie. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being patient with Q. We've had a real long one today. Now it is Sen's turn. Sen asked, what will shift if I truly commit to all that I've been avoiding? Ooh, fancy question. What will shift if Sen fully commits to all that they've been avoiding? Yay! Thank you, Stephanie. Oh, okay. Again, cards are being talkative tonight. But I need you to be a little bit more concise and understandable. Yeah. 1 year anniversary party is on Saturday. Really, really excited about it. Hi, New Beans. Hello. So we've got 2 kings here for Sen. What will happen if Sen fully commits to what they've been avoiding? I'm okay. Oh, good. We've been doing all right. Have a good busy night tonight. Very happy for it. And meeting lots of new people, which is fantastic. So Sen, let me read your question one more time. What will shift if I truly commit to all that I've been avoiding? Well, you, and it looks like the people around you as well, since there's 2 of them, will feel like royalty, right? We've got 2 kings here, Sen, which is fantastic news. And then we have 5 of Cups reversed. You will no longer feel that like stomach, pit of the stomach, like regret feeling. There's a feeling of like, I wish, of if only. Yeah, there we go. If only is that. If only I wish feeling will go away. And there will be power. 2 different kings. That's good. That's a good feeling. Pentacles, so money. And swords, knowledge. Very excited about that. I wonder if that means that you'll get a job doing what it is that you want to. Maybe like your path opens up, your brain feels better. I don't know. Hey Sailor Dune, welcome. You may join queue. So I have 2 rules in here. I have 1, be kind, and 2, the question has to be about yourself. So if you can write out my question is, and then your question, the bot will grab you and put you into line. Thank you, Beans. And then I'm going to pull up our next person in line. You're so welcome, Sen. I'm glad that you feel good about that. And it's Giphy's turn. So Giphy, I think you were messing around with your question a bit. Let me see if I can't read chat, see what you said. Oh, I thought I saw Giphy talking about stuff. That's all right. So Giphy, are you still here over on YouTube? I'm gonna check in and see if Giphy's still here. I'll take... Yes, you are. Fantastic. So this question, thank you, is about Jonathan, right? Is Jonathan in love with me and want to get back together with me? And I will need you to think of a question that's about you. So I'm thinking something like, is Jonathan the right person for me? Or should I put energy into Jonathan, or should I walk away? What are you thinking, Giphy? Because I want to make sure that you get your reading for the night, but I also have to make sure that we follow my rules, okay? Good morning, Adnan. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How have you been doing? He broke my heart and broke up with me without reason. Wild. I'm trying to know what's going on. That sounds like a person I don't want you around. But let's see what we can do. It still has to be a question about you. If he's lied to me. Ooh, okay. So let's try maybe. Thank you, New Beans. Thank you. I put her together myself. I had a right good time. Ooh, should I wait for an explanation or move on? I wonder if there's also, there was a question I thought of. Oh, is there something I need to know? Or what do I need to know about the situation? Hey Jimmy, hello, welcome in. So yeah, I think what do I need to know about this situation could be a good one for you, Giphy. That's a good one. Okay, perfect. So, what does Giphy need to know about this situation? Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Can get one more to finish up this story for Giphy. Oh, okay. These cards tonight are being so... I think that's that. King of Cups. Interesting. And then we have 2 more down here on the floor. Grab those. Empress. Okay. And 5 of Swords reversed. Three of Swords, 10 of Wands. 3 of Swords is about heartbreak. Huge, big, terrible heartbreak. You can tell because it's a heart with 3 big swords through it, right? Makes sense from what you just told me, Giphy. Makes sense. 10 of Wands is about having to let go of things. In fact, needing to let go of things. Okay? So the cards here are telling you you need to let go of this. You need to let go of him. It's broken me. Yes. I'm really angry that you have to go through this because that's awful and no one should ever do that to someone, okay? The cards are saying that you need to move on from him, and not like move on as in like, oh, just get over it, right? But just leave him behind because you deserve so much better than this. And the cards say that you will get so much better than this, okay? We have the Empress and we have the King of Cups. This is a fantastic couple. These are 2 people. Looks like a nice family. They're even 2 white cats. King of Cups is someone who is very good at listening and understanding, is very good at communication, who understands emotions, who understands why people feel the way they do. What if we just ordered pizza at the same time? That would be nice. Empress is the head of the house, the head of the heart, in control. And then we have 5 of Swords reversed, which to me reads as this is your person, okay? 5 of Swords is a breakup card, but having it upside down like this does feel like this couple here is meant to stay together forever, I suppose. So you have this in your future, okay? This is coming. This is out there. You will find it, okay? But right now you're heartbroken, and that's human and normal. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel angry, okay? Yeah, and that's awful, and I'm really, really angry that he did this, okay? And you deserve so much better than that. You deserve so much better than that. And you will get better than that. So right now, let yourself grieve. Let yourself be angry and sad. But do not try to get him back. Do not try to pull him back. Do not reach out. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. You deserve better. So, eat a whole tub of ice cream if you need to. Watch bad, sad, stupid movies if you need to. Do whatever you need to do, but do not try to bring him back into your life. So you think that it's a new person in the cards? Yes. Specifically because of this 10 of Wands, this is letting go. This is letting go. Letting yourself grieve and letting go. This is a new man. King of Cups would never do this to you. King of Cups is about communication. King of Cups is about understanding and listening. King of Cups is about emotional intelligence. And this is about the stupidest thing that has ever happened. This is... I don't know why this person did this to you, because that's stupid. And he would never do this to you. And he's coming. You will find him. And I'm really, really sorry that you have to go through this right now, because you don't deserve this. You don't deserve this heartbreak. Okay? I want better for you. Man, sounds like Jonathan, though, before he became evil to me for no reason. Yeah. You're so welcome, and I'm so sorry. But I don't want somebody who will be evil for you to no reason to be around you. Ever. You gave my heart a big hug. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here so that I could give you a hug. I love doing this. So, like I said, go eat a whole tub of ice cream if you need to. Do whatever you need to. Cry as much as you need to. And know that that man is coming. Your good man is coming. Oh. Yeah, we have some good people here. I'm really proud of everybody. So I think we've got 2 more people in line, I think. Next one up is Sailor Dune. Sailor Dune asked, should I keep this line of contact open with this person? Good question. Oh, thank you for the heart, Skiffy. How many is this? Okay. So Sailor. 2 6s. Okay. 6 of Cups. 4 of Cups reversed. 6 of Wands. 8 of Swords. Should I keep this line of contact open with this person? Yes. 6 of Cups is about nostalgia. Four of Cups about longing and regret. 6 of Wands is about victory. 8 of Swords is about feeling trapped. And I don't know if I could make words to explain to you why this feels like a yes, but it feels like a yes. Right? We're looking back and we're seeing that we still want this. And we're going to get it. Even if it feels like a trap. Because it's not a trap. Right? Good night from Ireland. Thank you so much, Kiffy. I'm so glad we have people all over the world. If this is a romantic connection, Sailor Dune, if like this is an ex and you're wondering if you need to keep in contact with them, this is by no means saying to get together with them again. But I think what it is saying is that you can still be friends. If this is like a parent that you're considering cutting out, 6 of Cups is a lot about family and parents. Even if it feels like it will never get better, I think it will. There's a sense of getting what you want here. Four of Cups reverse, Six of Wands, about getting what you worked hard for, getting what you wanted, having this victory even though getting there hurt. Even though getting the victory hurt. Right? Not just like working so hard to it, but like even success hurts. Does that make sense? But that's okay. Sometimes that's okay. It's not always okay, but sometimes that's okay. Anyway, Sailor, yes, this is a yes from the cards. You should keep this line of communication open. If it is a parent, stay safe, right? I don't want you to feel like I'm pushing you to keep it open. That's just the advice of the cards. If it's an ex, it's an ex, but he wasn't the greatest. Okay, that makes sense. I think the cards think you can still be friends. The cards don't think you can get back together, but the cards think you can still be friends. And if you're listening to this and you're like, no, I don't think so, then the person here, this haunted doll, thinks you should just close. You should just close it. But because you need to follow your heart above even the cards, okay? But I have a feeling that not everything is as it seems here. You're missing some kind of information that will make things better. And that's usually not how missing information works. Usually missing information, once you find out, makes it worse. But for now, at the very least, like, don't block them, I guess. You don't have to keep talking to them, but you don't have to block them and delete their number. I don't know why. Like I said, as a person, I would probably tell you to just move on, but the cards have a different plan. So very good question. I expect with questions like that to get just hard no's, right? Just get dump his ass, right? But you know, okay, 2 more people in line and 5 minutes left on stream. We could absolutely do that. It is Newbean's question. Newbean's asked, Simon and Lilith are meant to be? Said it could be a vibe check. Fantastic. Love to hear it. Let's see what we got. Bzz, bzz. B. Love that. Meant to be. 2 B's. Wow. And 1. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hi, I love. Welcome in. So we have Strength reversed, King of Wands reversed, and the Lovers. Meant to be vibe check. Vibe check. So first off, I'm going to say that the Lovers card is not about lovers, right? It's about choices. Sounds toxic, but hot. New beads, do you read tarot? Because that's kind of what I was thinking, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, oh, okay, so you can't hold yourself back, but maybe he's not great. Really, really hot. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And like, that's a choice. Like, that's a choice you can make. But it sounds like, yeah, you are the lady in strength. Yeah. Can't hold back because he's too hot, but he's not good for you. So that, New Beans, is going to be a choice for you. That's not a choice for me. That's not a choice for the cards. That's up to you. Are you going to hold yourself back? Or are you going to indulge even though you know that this is not good for you? It's up to you, not up to me. Who says he's bad for me? I would read him, since he's upside down, that maybe he's not the best. But yes, Little Lynn says sometimes a bag of chips is what you need. Just because this isn't your forever person, just because this might be a problem later, doesn't mean it can't be fun now. Bye, love. Thank you for stopping by. I love that. Thank you so much, New Meats. I mean, let's see the potential. Why not, right? Like I said, that's your choice. I want to be in the future. In the future where it's easy to look back and say that you shouldn't have done something. Because the now, to me, in that spread, the now felt like hot man. And the future felt like a problem. And then last one for the night, I think. Is Jimmy. Beans. Maybe if you like say up front that this is like a one night stand kind of thing, or like this isn't permanent, you could make it work, right? Hot man for now? I don't see a problem. Stephanie. Someone on YouTube said, hot man for now? I don't see a problem. It's great. I love that. How is Jimmy's weekend gonna go? Hot man problems could never be me. Okay. So we have Wheel reversed, Hanged Man, Knight of Cups. How's your weekend gonna go? I think you're gonna feel stuck unless you try something new. Okay. You're gonna feel like you're bored. You're gonna feel like you aren't doing anything unless you do something new. Okay, unless you try something new. Particularly, we have Knight of Cups, which is about emotions, is about connecting with people, is about being vulnerable. So you could try, I don't know, watching a sad movie. You could try watching a rom-com. You could try, I don't know, having a deep conversation with some friends, a deep, meaningful conversation with some friends over a campfire. I don't know. But if you just do the same thing you do every weekend, you're gonna feel stuck and bored and like you're not gonna want, like nothing happened. If I watch The Proposal one more time, then don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, my recommendation is to get some friends over for like a campfire or something and have just like a really vulnerable, deep conversation. Just like a level 9 conversation. And you're gonna feel like you did something over the weekend. You're gonna feel like your soul isn't stagnant, you know? You're gonna feel like the water is moving. Because if you just do the same thing you do every single time, if you just watch The Proposal one more time, you're gonna snap. You need to have some kind of movement going on. Good. Glad. Okay, so it is end of stream. We are out of queue. I'll give a last call, kind of like at the bar. I swear to God, I'll delete my account. If there's anybody who hasn't asked a question yet, this is your last call. Otherwise, this is the end of stream. I've had a fantastic time with everybody tonight. Wait, which account? I assume Netflix? Maybe not. I don't know. We like having you here. Yeah, don't delete your Twitch. All of them. Okay, I've had a fantastic time. Don't make me turn this car around. And I've loved hanging out with everybody tonight. I want to thank everybody for all of your support. And I will see you again on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're having an art stream. Everybody get excited for Saturday. That's what you're doing this weekend. Jimmy, on Saturday, you're going to be at my party, which is going to be 12 hours long. And we're going to do a lot of fun things. So we'll see you there. Schedule is up on Twitch. But for now, I'll see you on Wednesday for art stream. I was promised peeps. Yeah, we'll all order pizza at the same time. I think it'll be great. I really like that idea, honestly. And I'll see you later. Thank you for making me laugh so hard. I really enjoyed it. Bye-bye. We're running the clock back and doing it again. Yep. Unless that's what the hangman was about. Bye-bye.